Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Alex, and today is officially Friday. I'm probably gonna wait until Saturday to get myself a haircut because I'm not 100%. I came from the dentist, and 99.99%, young or old, male or female, man or woman, I think we all hate the dentist. I hate the dentist for obvious reasons. I'm not going to go into that because YouTube had made some new rules. Alright, this is one of my old YouTube channels. So I'm going to have to make it go from inactive to very active because they got that new rule that if you don't, what's the word I'm looking for? If you do not, if you don't use that time, and if a year or 2 years go by, so we don't want none of our channels deleted, obviously. So I've done it before. I've took channels that were inactive and made them active and got an audience 2 to 3 months later. So this would be no different. Sometimes when you get old YouTube channels, sometimes you have to turn around and alternate your YouTube channels, because there's a YouTuber who does that. But he has his own website. And YouTube got that new rule. You're not allowed to say first or last names. Anyway, that's not what y'all watching my channel for. This one's going to be called Sex Game I Like Hot Sexy BBW Latina Women. Now, I haven't exactly been making YouTube videos about BBW women as of lately because I've been too busy making videos on television and film, sports, music, comic books, video games, and anime. But it's the end of the year. It's the last month in the year before it gets to 2021. And before the year is officially over, the last thing I want is for someone to be looking at me like, well, you made videos for everyone else. How come you didn't make no videos for the Latina women that are BBW? How come you didn't make no videos for the white women that are BBW? How come you ain't made no videos for the black women that's BBW? So I'm probably gonna look into my magic crystal ball and basically find something in the category of television and film that does show the accomplishments of BBW women, because that's probably the one thing I have not made into a YouTube video, and I know I'll get some good attraction on that channel. So I'm going to put it on both channels, obviously. Alright, this one's going to be called, it's actually going to be retitled, it's going to be called Sex Game I Like Hot Latina and White BBW Women. Now, do I find them very physically sexually attractive? I do find them very physically sexually attractive. Some men are attracted to BBW women and some men are not. I, on the other hand, I'm open to the idea of actually asking out a sexy, fine mamacita that's BBW out to lunch and dinner. It doesn't bother me. When I was in high school and college, I used to get hit on constantly by Latina and black BBW women. When I graduated from high school and college and got into the real world, when I got my first job, my second job, my third job, my fourth job, even the job I have now, and all those jobs, I would get hit on by Latina BBWs as well as white BBWs. And every now and then I would get hit on by the black women that was BBW. Now, the reason why I might change up the title of the video is because this is for mature audiences. And the reason why I say mature audiences, if you're not from the age of 18 to 25, if you're not from the ages of 35 to 50, then you shouldn't be watching this YouTube video, because the last thing I want for YouTube to do is to look into the algorithm and find out that I'm violating the terms of the condition, and all of a sudden my videos and my channel get deleted. Because if you're a big YouTuber with a big platform or a small YouTuber with a small platform, you know what it feels like to have a channel get terminated, and then only you can get access to that channel, and then you see people are still watching the videos, but you can't communicate to that audience, hey, I got a new channel, just go over to that new channel, because it has happened to me like 3 times in the past. And the last thing I want is for it to happen a 4th or a 5th time. This only happens when you either stop making YouTube videos for a long period of time, or you forget that you have that channel, and then it becomes inactive. Like I said, I actually did that with 2 other channels this past summer. So we can do it again. It's nothing that I can't fix. Now, let's start with the Sexy Latinas. The Sexy Latinas are some freaks in the bed. Oh, yeah. So we probably might change up the title. Now, if you're a chubby chaser, this is the right video for you. I'm serious. If you're a chubby chaser and you like black women, white women, and Latina women that are BBW, you have come to the right place. Now, if you're not a fan of BBW women, then you have no business watching this channel or this YouTube video. Now, I'm not saying that I don't make content for people that are not BBW, but I make content for everybody. And this video is for both, for women and for men. So I don't want no one to be like, well, you didn't put in the video description, who is it for? It's for women and it's for men from the ages of 18 to 50. So if you're not 18, if you're not 21, if you're not 25, 30, 35, if you're not 55, you should not be watching this YouTube video, because you know, we don't want your parents and grandparents to walk in a room and catch you watching my YouTube videos because I'm super cool, and then you see me up the street or down the street in your city or neighborhood, and then you point me out, and then they get upset because they might think I might be a bad influence. I might have good intentions, but your parents and grandparents might think otherwise. You know, I don't want y'all to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. And then I don't want you two to be looking at me like, didn't we tell you to follow the community guideline rules of terms of service? You know, because all it takes is to make one mistake, and then it's bye-bye, no more Alexander Oden on that channel. You'll be typing my name up 15, 20 times like, man, where's the channel? I can't find it. And then you go on one of my new channels, and I'll be telling you in the comment section, well, you didn't hear? They terminated the channel because I didn't follow community guideline, because they look at all my channels and they look in the algorithm to see if I'm following the terms of the conditions. You understand? So this video is for women and for men. Okay? Men, give the women a chance to watch the video. It's not me telling you what to do. I have an audience on all my other channels. I have females and males that watch all my videos. And I'm going to put it on both channels. So if I put it on this channel and y'all don't recognize it because there's no activity, I'm going to put it on another channel where there's a lot of activity to tell you every now and then. I will be making videos on that channel to go from inactive to active, because YouTube have asked me to put content on there to show them that that content is active. So, you know, the rule is if you go past 2 years, then yeah, I have to do it. So, gotta follow the rules. It sucks, but you get to see me. I get to see y'all comments. We get to have fun, and 2021 will be better than this year. Alright, now, I do find BBW Latina women very physically, sexually attractive. I like them to be very passionate, at the same time very aggressive. Some men are turned off and intimidated by sexy Latina BBW women and white BBW women because they're too aggressive, they're too passionate. And to me, that's what makes asking them out lunch and dinner very fun and exciting. They're unpredictable, and they know how to throw down in the kitchen. One thing I think people need to give BBW black women, white women, and Latina women a lot of respect and credit on is they know how to cook real food. Not that bullshit that you see at McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, Carl's Jr. And I'm not disrespecting McDonald's, Burger King, and Taco Bell and Carl's Jr. So don't be misconstruing my words and making it seem like I said something and then take my words out of context. Because I have a lot of YouTube videos 4 years ago where people would watch the videos and they would take everything I said out of context. So I didn't say McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Bell and Carl's Jr. was bad. What I said was, when you take someone out to lunch and dinner on a date, people always go to fast food, but sexy Latina women, they know how to throw down in the kitchen. They can make some good food. I'm talking about food that you don't even think is food. They make some good food. They can cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's one of their strongest traits. They're very quiet. They're very humble. They are very intelligent. Like, other words, you got to stop looking at the movies and the television shows where they make it out where the BBW women are just, aggressive and they just want sex, sex, sex all day. That's movies and television, and that's not a very good interpretation. When I was in high school and college, you used to tell me separate reality from television and film. That's why I make all those videos about television and film. Real life is there are some Latina women that are BBW that are very physically sexually attractive. They can cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Cooking food is their strongest trait. If you want to learn how to be a cook, that's their second trait. They know how to be a teacher. So being a cook, being a teacher, they're very passionate lovers in and out of the bedroom. And yes, I do like sexy Latina women that are BBW with a big booty. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't. I do. I find them very physically sexually attractive. They're very intelligent. They're good at also helping you with your social skills. Like when I was in high school and college and I did not know how to talk socially, 9 times out of 10, a BBW white girl or black girl or Latina girl would come in there and, basically sit me down and explain to me, when you graduate from high school and college and you get into the real world, you're going to have to learn how to talk. You're going to have to learn how to communicate with people when you're at the movie theater, the gym, the park, the nightclub, the bar, the doctor, the dentist. Because 99.99% people ain't going to understand you if you don't know how to talk socially intelligence. So they always had to help me with my social skills. When I went to a golf club, who do you think was there helping me when it came to my social skills? The golf girl, the nerd girl, BBW. Them were the three that had to kind of like pull me to the side and say, don't say this, don't say that. Be careful what comes out your mouth. They had to kind of like tutor me. So BBW women are good as teachers, tutors. They can cook. They're good at helping you with your social communication skills. They bring a lot of stuff to the table. Problem is, we don't give them a lot of respect and a lot of credit. And to me, you're supposed to give them a lot of respect and a lot of credit, because if you give them a lot of respect and a lot of credit, they'll show you some respect back in return. They're very good. I mean, so I'm very open to the idea of taking a BBW woman out to lunch and dinner. Every now and then, I'll see them at the gym. All that nonsense about they don't go to the gym and they don't work out. I mean, if you ever gone to a 24-hour fitness, a Planet Fitness, an LA Fitness, they be in the gym working out. They be in there sweating and gutting it out. And you got to show them some respect, because it's not easy to go into a gym and try to lose weight and get in athletic shape, because I have challenges. Back when I first broke into the gym scene, I wasn't exactly in super athletic shape like Thor and Captain America for the Avengers. I had some personal challenges that I had to work on. And a lot of times they're good partners when it comes to the gym. Like if you need somebody to go to 24-hour fitness, LA Fitness, Planet Fitness, oh, they're down for having fun. They like to experiment. They like to try new stuff. So that's what I like about the Latina BBW Mamacita. And like I said, I like Latino women with a big butt that's BBW. So I do like BBW women. It ain't just, I always like the tall or short, skinny athlete. I like tall women. I like short women. I like golf women, punk rock chicks, nerds, black, white, Latina, Asian. I like all women of all races. So I do like BBW women. If I didn't, every time I got hit on by a BBW woman that was Latina or white or black, you would see me run away and hide like a coward. Whenever they tell me nice haircut or how much you bench press, I give them a 15, 20-minute conversation. Some men are okay with it. Some men are not okay with it. Some men like BBW women. Some men do not like BBW women. Same thing if the girl's got tattoos and body piercings. Y'all know my policy on that. Doesn't matter if you got 2 tattoos, 3 tattoos. I always tell you what is the rule to the exception. Like some people go, how big is too big? Well, I'm going to bring that into the video. I'm going to say right off the back, I'm probably going to say right off the back I'm going to say the biggest I would consider, like, if they're between 220 to 240, the biggest I would probably say is maybe 260. And if they were 300 pounds, that would probably be, I would probably say that would be as far as I would go. Some guys stop at 220 or 230 or 240. I'm willing to go to 260. So to me, I'm not going to be tripping if you 220 pounds, because I used to be fat and out of shape, and I used to be 220, 230, 240 pounds. So I understand. I used to be fat. A lot of people, if you watch my old YouTube videos from 4 years ago, you can tell I was fat and out of shape, because I would get people going in the comment section saying you're fat, you need to lose weight, why are you coming on camera when you're fat? I've been told, I've been called all types of names. That's another thing. Stop making fun of somebody because they're fat and they out of shape because they gained 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds of body fat and they having a hard time going to the doctor. They having a hard time in the gym. Stop making fun of them. It's not funny. I used to be fat. I used to be called the worst names on the planet Earth. I used to be called big body, small head. I used to be called Elephant Man. That's something you hear all the time on the internet. I've been called all kinds of names. I've been told in the comment section, have you ever tried going to 24-hour fitness? So I understand what it feels like to be different and be laughed, teased, and made fun of. And then nobody respects you, nobody takes you serious. I understand that. What happened to me in high school and college. So I can relate to the nerds, the geeks, the BBWs, the golf girls. I can relate to all of y'all. When I went to the golf club, some of my best friends would be golfs, nerds, punk rock chicks, and BBW women. And not one single time I ever discriminated. Not one single time have I ever discriminated. Like, never. But have I had people discriminate against me in high school and college? Plenty of times. So basically, that's what I like about the Sexy Latina BBW. Now, what I like about the white woman that's BBW is that she's very passionate, very aggressive, and they some freaks in the bed. I mean, that's all I'm going to say. They some freaks in the bed. Same thing with them. I don't have a problem if the girl's 220, 230, 240 pounds. She could be 260 pounds. As long as she eats her fruits and vegetables and she makes the effort, I'm okay with it. Some guys throw their hands up and quit. I don't. I always take the initiative. And that's the thing about BBW women. They're not afraid to open their mouth and speak upon what they like and what they don't like, what they want and what they don't want. And I respect BBW white women for that. Whenever I do something wrong, they're not afraid to open their mouth and tell me, Alexander, and they'll usually find a way to communicate to me what it is. So I like everybody equally. Some people don't make YouTube videos about it. I'm making the video. So this is to say thank you to the Latina BBW women. Thank you to the BBW white women. And the same thing goes for the black women. A lot of people think I don't like BBW black women. If that was actually true, if that was true, if it was, you would never see me run away and hide from them. Whenever they smile, I smile back. Whenever they say nice haircut or you look good when you shave, I always respond back. I have my good days, I have my bad days. It's like when my mother used to tell me, not everybody likes you. Not everybody's going to take a liking to you. Sometimes I come on too strong. Sometimes I'm a little too shy and too timid. Sometimes I'm too open-minded. Sometimes I'm too closed-minded. There could be a whole bunch of reasons why people like me and another whole set of reasons why people don't like me. But I do like black BBW black women too. I got hit on by them when I was in high school, college, even when I got my first job, second job, third job. I get hit on. So if somebody asks me right now, if or on the spot, that if I was to ask out a BBW black woman out to lunch and dinner, the answer going to be yes. If somebody asks me, would you take out a BBW white woman out to lunch? the answer is going to be yes. If somebody say, are you going to take out a golf girl that's BBW, the answer would probably be yes. Somebody might ask me, if you took out the sexy Latina BBW women out to lunch and dinner, the answer is going to be 99.999% yes. Now, what is the weight limit? Because a lot of men who are chubby chasers might say, what is the weight limit? To me, I don't have a problem if the girl's 220 pounds. She could be 230 pounds. That's not a problem. If she's 240 to 260, still not going to have a problem. Now somebody, because sometimes you make these videos and sometimes people might come off across as being a smart aleck. I'm trying to cut down on the profanity language because a lot of women watch my videos, a lot of men watch my videos, and they do not like when I use foul language. YouTube does not like when I use foul language. When they try to be a smart aleck, they might say, what if the girl's 300 pounds? You'd be surprised. I've been hit on by women 300 pounds, and not one single time have you ever seen me run away and hide. You know, I did that when I was in high school and college, when I was young and immature and didn't know any better. But when I got like 25, 26, 30, 32, I stopped that and started to accept the fact that some women gonna find me physically, sexually attractive. Others may not find me physically, sexually attractive. So once I started to mature and grow up a little bit more and understand a little bit more, I stopped running away and hiding. Now, I see women everywhere, and a lot of times I get hit on. You don't see me run away and hide. You know, I don't care about the tattoos and the body piercings. It could be a sexy BBW woman that's from 220 to 240 pounds with 3 tattoos and red hair. I'm not going to use tattoos or body piercings against you. You're free to do whatever you want. Everybody has the right to express themselves. You got people who read comic books, play video games, computer games, look at anime. You got people that are into television and filmmaking like me. And you got people that have their own passions. Some people's passions is getting tattoos and body piercings. You should know me very well. Every girl that I've ever ran across and asked out to lunch and dinner, whether I succeeded or failed, had tattoos and body piercings, and I never cared about the tattoos. The girl could be between 6 feet to 6'4" with tattoos and body piercings and red hair. I'm still going to find the woman physically, sexually attractive. She could be short, tall, BBW, skinny, athletic. I'm still going to find the woman 99.99% physically, sexually attractive. Doesn't matter if it's a BBW white girl, BBW Latina, or BBW black women. Same thing with the black women. They know how to throw down in the kitchen. You want to know how to make a cake? You go to a black woman, she'll put you up on game when it comes to making a cake. She'll be your teacher, your tutor. She'll be your motivational speaker. All you gotta do is open your mouth and talk. Because they see my YouTube videos and they expect nothing but the best from me. So I'll make another video, and I'll probably call that Sex Game, the Sexiest BBW Women in Television and Film, because I have never made that video. And that'll be my thank you to BBW Latina women, BBW white women, and BBW black women. Until next time, peace.